Welcome to Manchester Be Well, a large social prescribing scheme supporting 7,000 people across the city. We have over 15 voluntary and community partners helping people find a way to live and feel well.
At Be Well, we try to be more than just a social prescribing service. We recognise that everyone's journey is different. Therefore, the person-centred plans we create with people are always unique to them and factors in their individual strengths, qualities and community resources available to them. We work with individuals who are in very complex situations, have multiple needs or a combination of both. And this can lead that individual to feeling sort of unsure of what they'd like to do, where they'd like to start, or feeling a bit stuck in life. So in these cases, what we can often do is offer a safe space for that individual to explore at their own pace.
So when I first came to Be Well, I was up against my mental health going in a downward spiral. My home life was just not happy. I was hoarding and I wasn't cleaning, and my children were really unhappy. Coming to Be Well, I felt at one of my lowest points that I didn't think I'd be able to drag myself out of. The help I received was money issues around me losing my job because of the pandemic. I also got pinpointed help for my mental health issues and the things that happened to me in the past. I've also received help with my daughter being signposted to the LGBT group because she wasn't sure whether she wanted to be male or female, and she was struggling with her own sexuality. I even got help with my youngest, who had temper tantrums and was violent. Right now, I feel better than I have done in a long time. My children can see how happy I am now to what I was 12 months ago, maybe a bit longer. Right now, I feel like nothing can bring me down, no matter what it is.
We have adapted our service during the pandemic.
We adapted really quickly back in March last year. Social prescribing traditionally is around kind of behaviour change and getting people where they want to be in their life, coaching and motivating along the way and connecting them into different services that will help them with what they want to achieve in their life. And then over the last 12 months, because it is nearly 12 months that we've been in this pandemic now, we have seen we've worked with people however they've wanted to be worked with at that point. So we've been really person-centred, as we always were, but really been able to flip between those immediate needs and then longer-term goals for people. So what tends to happen is that when we're put back into a national lockdown or a local lockdown, people tend to start focusing again on immediate needs, short-term goals.
We take referrals from any organisation in Manchester.
For instance, a number of services had to unfortunately close or became inaccessible to people in Manchester. So for Be Well to remain a constant, stable support for people during such an unstable, chaotic time was really, really important. And this was reinforced from feedback that we received from clients we work with. So, for example, workers from Be Well at times have helped with medication collection and deliveries, the deliveries of food parcels, and also currently are helping with the vaccine rollout schemes across the city.
We support people in areas of high deprivation. Nearly 4 in 10 tell us they have a disability.
So we've definitely noticed kind of a widening in inequalities with the people that we work with, from things like digital exclusion. So those parents that are having the children at home again, like they did last year, have they got access to laptops? Are they able to access services because they're able to log on to Zoom? Also people, children that are on free school meals and parents struggling more because they've got them at home more. How can we make sure that they're supported and connected in to have the food that they need to survive?
More than 1 in 3 people we support are from black and minority ethnic backgrounds.
And how can we support them to make sure that they're included in COVID support plans and what they need for their life. We've definitely noticed an impact and are working on that in multi-agency teams in some of our neighbourhoods with local residents to understand what they need and the impact that it's having. So we're definitely seeing those inequalities widen. I think the most important thing about social prescribing, and I speak for Be Well, but also my colleagues all over Greater Manchester, we're really fluid in how we respond to what people need and what communities need at that point. So pretty much anything you ask a social prescribing service to do, we'll be able to do. And we are led by the needs of the people that we work with. We don't dictate to them what they need or what they're doing.
We are looking forward to a post-pandemic future.
We're really looking forward to getting back into community venues and actually picking up face-to-face work with our clients again. We also want to be there for the City of Manchester to help with the rebuild process once we move past the pandemic and things start to begin returning back to normal. We want to be there to sort of support people with building their confidence around community engagement and accessing different services across Manchester.
Greater Manchester is working together to better support our people and communities. We know that our lifestyles, where we live, our work, our money and the social connections we make most affect our health and well-being. That's why we are prescribing people local support and activities, improving health and well-being and the lives of our residents. Find out more at gmhsc.org.uk.